Dr. Paul, on Monday at the debate, when asked what was the highest income tax you would have, you said 0. Totally agree. I think it's direct theft. And I don't think the American people understand how you would get the taxes, whether it be user fees or tariffs or what. Could you please elaborate on that?
Yes. Okay, he asked about, he likes the idea of a zero tax rate, and I think most of us do. But he asks a realistic question: how do you get there? Because obviously if we had no income tax right now, the deficit would get worse. So you have to change the spending habits. We have to literally change the role of government. If you want a perpetual welfare state and you think we should police the world, no, income taxes are going to go up. The inflation tax will go up because the people they don't have the jobs that produce enough, so they're just going to keep printing money until the whole thing blows up, and that's what I'm worried about. That's likely to happen. But if let's say we are more sensible and we can work our way out of it, how do we get to a zero tax? Well, what you do is you have to bring our troops home, not be the policemen of the world, have a strong national defense, and then you have to say that we're not in the entitlement system. Today, most people in this country, or at least a lot of people in this country, think that entitlement, it sounds like it's a good word, like you have a right to it, but entitlements aren't right. You have a right to your life and your liberty. You have a right to keep what you earn, but you're not entitled to somebody else's property. So you have to change that whole philosophy. But up until 1913, we didn't have an income tax. It was user fees. I think the user fee on the highway, we could work with that. We have a user fee. I have a lot of coastal area in my district, and you know, in the Intracoastal Canal, they pay fees to use it. But then somebody else uses up the money, and then we have trouble with taking care of our harbors and our canals. So user fees would be good. A highway gasoline tax, I think, would work under these circumstances. But the big thing is cutting back on the size of government. But some taxes, the import tax isn't real popular. But if an import tax raised revenues at the very beginning of our history, but when it's punitive, when it punishes people and tries to protect certain industries, that is bad. But if you had a flat tax, I think that would be a proper way of raising some revenues if we wanted to avoid the income tax. Anyway, that looks like our time is up. I enjoyed it. Wonderful day, wonderful weather. Thank you very much.